So you want to know what it's really like to go on a luxury African safari? Here, I'll tell you what the travel brochures leave out, what the tour operators gloss over, and I'll include real, not-so-perfect images of what I saw to help you determine if this is the right adventure for you, which, by the way, is the whole point of this channel. Other videos will tell you how to get visas, where to stay, or best locations or camps. So today I'm going to explain how this dream vacation, a bucket list item for many, may be amazing yet a bit different from what you may be envisioning. We flew 18 hours to Nairobi to sleep in a tent. Yup. But when a giraffe strolled past our window, hundreds of wildebeest thundered past our Serengeti camp, and a lion's purr woke us up at 2 a.m. We were like, worth it! This is our journey through Kenya and Tanzania, the good, the expensive, and the absolutely wild. No matter how you slice it, a safari is a hefty investment in time and money, so you may want to take notes. The journey. The flight from the US to Nairobi can take 18 hours or more with connections. If you're flying first class, this is basically a horizontal spa day. If you're in coach, you arrive looking like you've already been attacked by a wildebeest. But hey, you save money for more safari activities, right? The glamping reality. Our luxury tented camps had king-size beds, ensuite bathrooms, and actual furniture. The dining rooms were elegant and classy for the wilderness, and some camps had swimming pools for post-drive relaxation if we had time. Some locations even offer massages. The only camping-like thing is the canvas walls, which don't stop you from hearing a large animal grunting outside after dark. But then you wake up to coffee delivered to your tent and a sunrise painting the savannah in gold, and you're like, wow, I'm really doing this. The reality check. Safaris come in all varieties. Budget safaris can include hostels, basic meals, large noisy buses, smaller parks, rainy season travel, and less experienced guides. We opted for comfort and convenience for our all-inclusive 20-day trip to Kenya and Tanzania. This was definitely not a cheap date, but a safari never will be. Bottom line, regardless of what you spend, when it comes to animals and African culture, a budget traveler will see the exact same things a luxury traveler will see. At the end of the day, a zebra is a zebra. The price has everything to do with how you get to see it. Have you ever been on a safari? If yes, please type the location in the comments. I'd love to know. If you speak to anyone who's done an African safari, they'll mention the African massage. That is an understatement of criminal proportions. We were in a Toyota Land Cruiser with no air conditioning on the roughest roads you'll ever experience. I'm pretty sure the surface of the moon is the same. Game drives average 3 to 4 hours, so buckle up. Morning drives start before sunrise, and you'll be too exhausted for entertainment at day's end. That's a lot of bone rattling in daily temperatures ranging from 40 to 85 degrees. If you have motion sickness, chronic joint issues, or discomfort in coach seats, you may not love this. You need to be fit enough to climb in and out of large vehicles several times daily and relieve yourself behind a bush. The parks are extremely dusty in dry season, so a mask or bandana is a good idea. Dressing in thin layers is key. Your tour operator will likely offer box lunches on long drives. They aren't that great, but they serve the purpose. Listen, when you use a tour operator, they will provide you a long list of everything you'll need, including visa and vaccination requirements and a packing list. Another good reason to work with professionals. Oh, and pack some toilet paper in your day bag on game drives. Just saying. The wildlife. We visited Olpegeta Conservancy, East Africa's largest black rhino sanctuary with armed guards protecting rhinos 24/7, because apparently some people think rhino horn has magical properties. Newsflash, it's made of keratin, the same stuff as our fingernails. Note, you might hear me use the word conservancy, preserve, and reserve. Just know that all are marked off areas that are serious about protecting wildlife. Okay, what exactly is the Masai Mara? It's a large game reserve run by the Kenyan government next to the Serengeti National Park in Tanzania. It is named in honor of the Maasai people, the ancestral tribe of the area. It is a little larger than the U.S. state of Delaware. Yeah, it's big. We witnessed the great wildebeest migration, over 1.5 million wildebeest, zebras, and gazelles traveling between Tanzania and Kenya. Wildebeest calves can stand and run within minutes of being born. Imagine if human babies worked that way. Congratulations, it's a girl, and she's already walking to preschool. About 250,000 wildebeest died during this annual journey. Sounds grim, but it's nature's way of feeding the entire ecosystem. It's a full-on buffet for other carnivores and totally illustrates the meaning of the phrase circle of life, which is also a really pretty song. Here's another tip. If you focus so much on seeing the Big Five, you'll miss so much more. They are called the Big Five because they are said to be the hardest to hunt on foot. They are the lion, leopard, African buffalo, elephant, and rhinoceros. A safari is a roll of the dice. You might see certain animals, you might not, but you will see a lot of really big ones. Have you learned something new yet? If so, please give me a thumbs up. I'm working hard here. If you're still looking to learn something new, just keep listening. You'll be tempted to spend a lot of time behind the lens. Remember to put the camera down sometimes. Don't be like me, just be present. Enjoy the scenery with your bare eyes. Take it in, breathe, listen, stare, feel it. You don't need a giant, expensive camera. I captured most of these scenes with my cell phone. Often the animals are close enough to negate the use of a zoom lens. However, if you're the type to brag about how old your cell phone is, a safari is a good excuse to upgrade. Purchase it 2-3 months in advance so you're not missing photos of a lifetime because you don't know how to work your new phone. Keep in mind, you have to pack very lightly for a safari. One big duffel bag with wheels, because your luggage will have to fit in the safari vehicle with others, so a lot of camera equipment may add to your stress. We packed 3 weeks of stuff in one big duffel. It can be done. I've linked a video from another YouTuber who will help you with what to pack. Check the description below. Did you know the Serengeti stretches over 12,000 square miles in Tanzania, extending into Kenya, about the size of Massachusetts, but with way more lions and much better weather? Did you know that? Serengeti means endless plains. We also ventured to the Ngorongoro crater in northern Tanzania, a 2 to 4 hour drive from the Serengeti on rough roads. The crater is essentially a giant volcanic bowl that's 2,000 feet deep, with 100 square miles or 259 square kilometers of concentrated wildlife. It's like someone built a natural zoo but forgot to add fences and gift shops. My photos don't do it justice. Down in the caldera, you might see the big five in a single day. We saw lions lounging like they owned the place, they do, elephants marching in matriarchal herds, and rhinos in the distance, and some big birds too. Our final stop was Tarangire National Park, famous for its massive elephant population. Here's an amazing fact. Elephants can communicate over distances of up to 6 miles using low-frequency rumbles too low for humans to hear. So while they're just standing there peacefully, they're actually on the elephant group chat, probably talking about the silly humans and their cameras. The animals truly ignored us about 99% of the time. I was amazed yet delighted because this told me they're so protected they don't fear us vicious humans. Notice I didn't mention what happened during the 1%. I'll get to that. Fun fact, across Africa, if one is caught poaching a protected animal, one can face years of imprisonment or fines up to $85,000 US. The Tanzanian government supports shooting poachers on sight. Yep. Giraffes have the same number of neck vertebrae as humans, just 7. Their tongues are dark blue or purple, natural sunscreen to protect from sunburn while munching on acacia trees. Their tongues are also specially adapted to aid in stripping leaves from trees without sustaining injury. I just love how nature provides everything. The hyena. Most people cringe when I say it is my favorite animal. They are so weirdly fascinating. We're led to believe they are mangy scavengers when in fact, they're more successful hunters than lions. Females are larger, more aggressive, and totally in charge. Gender reveal parties would be very complicated in the hyena world. Female genitalia resembles the males, and they have more testosterone than males. Their jaws can crush the teeth of another animal. Scientists say a hyena is neither dog nor cat. The cubs are born with a full set of sharp teeth, full vision, and capable of killing their siblings. When they laugh, there's nothing funny going on. Weird! Told ya! Safari tip. When on a game drive, stay in the vehicle. The animals don't fear us, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't fear them. Listen to your guide. Don't be foolish. This could have ended badly if one of us had been outside of our Land Cruiser. Got a little action there. A safari doesn't have to be all animals. You can go to your local zoo for that. To get the full effect, you'll experience tribal life, village life, city life, and bush life if you work with the right professionals. My next video will show what we learned about some African lifestyles. I've also posted a video of our trip to Zanzibar, a little jaunt we tagged onto the safari. I recommend you do the same if you can. It's linked below, and please subscribe to see where we go next. Okay, back to the animals. Lions? Females do about 90% of the hunting. A lion's mane protects the neck during fights, intimidates rivals, and attracts females. When new males take over a pride, they kill all the cubs sired by previous males to bring females back into heat sooner. Not cool, but whatever. We rolled up on a pride of lions just as one male was about to get busy with a female. He didn't appreciate our invasion of his privacy. Let's just say we got the message. On another occasion, an elephant was annoyed with us. We learned that this shaking of the head is not for our entertainment. He was agitated for some reason. Again, we quickly moved on. Hippos are one of the most dangerous animals in Africa, responsible for an estimated 500 to 3,000 human deaths per year. Despite their bulky appearance, they can run faster than most humans, they can hold their breath for up to 5 minutes, and even sleep underwater. Okay, enough geeking out on the animals. I can go on and on about other things we saw, but that would make this a major motion picture, and you'll be mad at me for the length. I'm just going to show you some scenes I would elaborate on if I had more time. You can connect the dots. After tons of activity, we boarded a small plane to the nearby island of Zanzibar for some much-needed beach resort time before our marathon plane ride back to the US. I've linked my video on Zanzibar below. Would I do this again? Yep, in a heartbeat, but differently. So ours was a 20-day adventure between two countries. I think all of our experiences in and around the park could have been had in about 12 days, choosing smaller parks. Be crystal clear with your tour professional about your likes and dislikes. There are different ways to do a safari. The primary differences lie in accommodation quality, quality of vehicles, meal quality, guide expertise, and overall comfort. While budget safaris prioritize affordability, remember the old adage, you get what you pay for. If you are the backpacker type, understand you probably don't want to wing this one. You'll need guidance to stay safe. Shop at least 3 tour companies and talk to people who have been there, done that. I've linked a couple of videos from other YouTubers who also explain this well, so check below. Okay, got questions? Ask me. Happy to answer. Watch how we included some beach time in the Zanzibar video below. Let me close with this sweet welcome song, which I think is also a goodbye song. And remember, travel is the real education, so get out there. Here, I'm gonna dance.
Hakuna matata, hatana ye Mosesi, hakuna matata, hatana ye Imako, hakuna matata, hatana ye Aleni, hakuna matata. Oh jambo, jambo kuna, habari gani? Enzori sana, wageni, makaribuna, land of nature, hakuna matata.